am so sorry that this has taken a lot longer than I wanted it to take. But this reading, I really wanted to do this reading a lot earlier. So someone in my collective, something may have happened to you sometime last year. You experienced a dark night of your soul. If this resonates with you, if it don't apply, let it fly. So if this resonates with you, you found yourself in both, the awake state, which is the beta state, and you also found yourself simultaneously in the deep sleep state. And I'm going to look up what that word is because I'm still learning all the terminology, even though we've all experienced all of these states, right? And so you may have experienced the beta state and the deep sleep state simultaneously, right? Now, there is research that you can look up online, and it says that this is a dangerous state to be in, and it's usually caused from like taking psychedelics, where your mind is in like deep sleep, like you could dream in this state but be present in waking life too and still interacting with people and whatnot. So it's very dangerous. So you may have found yourself in a situation like that, and you're trying to figure out what happened, because I am a strong believer on a cause and effect. If I am in this state, how did I get there? What happened to me to put me in this state, right? So like me, you probably don't drink, you probably don't do narcotics or nothing like that. So how did you get to this state? Look into that, because it's going to really help you out a lot with understanding what happens, because a person can hallucinate in that state. Like hallucinations, based on my perspective, does not take place in the beta state. You have to be in a different state for these hallucinations to take place. Now, this reading, you would have been in that state, and there was something going on with your spirit team. Like there was some bully in your energy trying to make you feel like your spirit team, your ancestors were inferior. And they made a mockery out of them, right? So what they don't understand, when you mess with one, you mess with everybody in that energy. All the spirit team is on your ass, is on their asses about what they did to you when you was in such a critical state. So we're gonna get into it. I'm hearing Jezebel right off the bat. Jezebel. Okay, so this is Five of Cups. Five of Cups. This is about being alone and being in the dark, I'm hearing, and not having the spiritual guidance. You feel like you didn't hear the spiritual guidance that you needed at that time for support. I'm hearing abandonment, and I'm hearing push through. I'm hearing please stop. So what you were experiencing, you wanted it to just stop. This is a King of Swords in the reverse. I'm hearing evilness, and all these painful memories are coming up. Somebody manipulated something. Someone in a very strong masculine position manipulated energy and played, I'm hearing toyed with your reality when you were in such a vulnerable state, right? I'm hearing courage. You are one courageous being spiritually. You fought a war that a lot of people don't make it through, and you won. And this is about moving on from that situation that you experienced. You were in a state where your reality was altered, right? I'm hearing Justin Bieber. Push through. Push through. Has been. Or something about someone's husband. Either a past tense, has been, or a husband. Jealousy. Jealousy. The spirit of jealousy. You were experiencing some fortune, and you had this jealous masculine energy taking advantage of your vulnerable state. And this person would have been close enough to you to observe what you were going through. Like when you have these evil people that can see that you're in a vulnerable state, like you're in between like the waking life and the dream world, and you're walking around, they can manipulate that, play on that to harm you. Because there are some very wicked people in this world that have esoteric knowledge of like ancient knowledge, and they know how to do certain things to people to prey on them when they're vulnerable like that. That's why you'll hear a lot of spiritual people say that it's not wise to drink, because drinking can put you in this state even longer. Now, what happened with you is that you didn't even know that you were in this state. Usually when someone's drinking, they know that they've been drinking, and they can kind of put two and two together sometimes. Hey, this isn't my reality because I have been drinking, right? So, but sometimes when certain things happen and you're unaware that you're in this state, you start acting out the roles completely, and without any knowledge of yourself being in an altered reality. I'm hearing 2 Chainz. Jackson 5 is significant. Married men. And Playmates. Something about a shower. Queen of Swords. So what is done has been done, but there are still a lot of emotional connections that you have with that experience when you were in that situation for a period of time, right? So you may have a lot of negative emotions, like the pain, the anger that you experience. But what you experience in this altered reality is extremely important. What is the story behind it? Like, what characters were there? This is extremely important, because in order to heal from the situation, you're going to have to make peace. Spirit is guiding me with each of the characters that harmed you while you were in this fictional reality, but real to you. So who were the main characters? What did they do? What did they tell you? As painful as it may to relive these situations, in order to truly heal from this without medication, you're going to have to go back into that darkness, confront these energies, and make peace with them. Because somebody played around with your belief system, and they're getting what's coming to them. It's in the process. Trust and believe that is taking place. But with you, you have to heal what has been torn within yourself. I'm hearing juju. So a lot of dark magic was sent your way. Daily bread. If you make bread from scratch, That's wonderful because our ancestors love bread from the heart. Our spirit team enjoy bread made from scratch. Page of Pentacles. I'm hearing woman beater. Something about someone's third eye. Third eye is coming up as well. And the King of Wands. Okay. I was going to pull from this, but Spirit saying no. You are worthy. This evil villain that took advantage of you in such a vulnerable state, they made a mockery out of your spirit team. And you may have engaged in that mockery to some extent because of the illusion that was presented to you while you were deep in your subconscious while simultaneously in the waking life, right? I'm hearing pray. And I'm hearing that you may have already apologized to your spirit team that took place. And they know what happened. But the reason why that happened is because I feel you had to feel that pain to really appreciate the love and the connection that you have with your spirit team. Because when you come out of it, it is, and I saw the 1, 2, 3, 4 when I'm getting ready to say this, that it's important for you to not be shamed of your spirit team, of your ancestors, because of the industry that you're in, the people around you. This is most challenging. I've experienced it as well. Being around others that have different belief system than I do. And, you know, once upon a time, being afraid to give praise to who you know protects you. Praise be to Unifer. Call your ancestors by their names when you know that they are helping you, and not to be shameful of them and hide them due to who is in your surrounding environment. So Ra is coming up as well. And I'm feeling Ra has been extraordinary in your life. And something about Hera is coming up as well. So whatever you need to do to make peace with whatever story played out while you were in that state, you need to make peace with it. And by all means, if you need protection during that time, you know who to call on to help you. So I'm hearing work it out, rise up, and know that you are protected. When you lay your head down, you are protected. You ask for help. Praise be to Unifer. I'm hearing puff, puff, pass. So somebody is smoking. When you are smoking, like marijuana, you transition into out of the beta stage as well. That's why we become more aware of what's spiritually happening around us. So you might smoke a lot. So understand what is happening, why you're experiencing these things. You're not, not losing your mind or anything. You are just in a different state of mind. My voice is something, I'm feeling like it's trying to stop me from talking, but I'm going to clear my throat and keep talking. You are worthy, Spirit is saying. So, and also I'm being guided to give you a little tip. You can use it if you want to use it, if this is affecting you. If you find yourself when you're laying down and you're going, to a different state of mind, it's more likely to happen when you're drifting off to sleep and you're hearing like, the, sound a lot louder. You can choose to tell them, you demand it, you say, do not disturb me. Because they have to listen and respect you, right? Do not disturb me. PG-13. And what you're watching has a lot to do with what type of energy that you're bringing in as well. If you're watching rated R material at this vulnerable state that you're in, that's not going to really help you with finding peace when you lay down to go to sleep. So Spirit is guiding me to tell you that keep it PG-13 until everything gets balanced in your life, okay? So yeah, that's extremely important, man. We gotta validate who protects us. Man, don't be afraid. 17:17 on the clock. I love you, and remember, peace be with you. Ashe.